Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody? I'm going to give a few minutes for everyone to check in. It's Kim for Homes. Hello, Virtuous by Nature. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, the light's getting a little weird, isn't it? Oh, man. Maybe if I open the window a little bit, then you're going to hear them yelling out there. Hello, Prophetess VL. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for joining. It's Kim for Homes. We're going to get a little bit of real estate education going on today, but it is such a beautiful day. But I just heard some really great news. Hello, love. I just heard some really awesome news. So, you know the little emojis, like right now, if you look, you'll see some snowflakes that are coming up there when you put hashtag winter. And there's a few things that they have. Well, I just heard, actually, if you follow Ashley Ann Events, and if you're not following Ashley Ann Events, you need to follow Ashley Ann Events. She has some amazing scopes, educational scopes, things about her business, which is wedding planning, event planning. Thank you for sharing, Prophetess VL. Thank you so much. I'm calling you by your handle. Thank you for sharing, Vera. And but I just heard some really great news. Apparently, because a lot of people that are scoping, it is Black History Month. Yes, and in case you did not notice, I'm Black. And apparently what they are doing, there has been so many requests, they're actually creating an emoticon. I believe that's what they're called. So like you see those little snowflakes that are popping up right now, and thank you for the hearts, everyone. I appreciate it. Aja 2524, thank you for joining. They are creating one for Black History Month, and that's supposed to be coming out any day now. So yay, they're listening. So that just proves that when we work together and we really let our voices be heard, Periscope is listening. Yay! So I just wanted to share that, but that's not the purpose of tonight's scope. As you saw in the title, the purpose of tonight's scope, 4 reasons that your home is not going to sell. Now, I don't know a lot of things, but when it comes to this real estate game, I am a beast at this real estate game. I know this. So this is what I can talk about. 4 reasons your home is not going to sell. I'm going to educate you right now. One of the goals that Denise and I, and anyone that knows, I'm half of the team, Kim and Denise, for Homes, the number 4 Homes. And you can find us on Facebook at Kim and Denise for Homes. And you can find me on Instagram, Periscope, and Twitter at Kim for Homes. And that's Kim, the number 4 Homes. So make sure that you follow me, stay connected, and I'll be coming on to scope and give you any education that I possibly can. We specialize in relocation, short sale, and are negotiation experts. So anytime you have questions, we are here for you. But tonight, it's all about 4 reasons that your house is not going to sell. I'm going to count them down from 4 to 1. Because number 1, a lot of times, is the one that no one wants to hear. But number 4 reason. Thank you for joining, Martinez Fernie. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, happy Wednesday. Number 4 reason that your home is not going to sell. How is it shown? Blessings to you, ITG Films. How is your home shown? Are buyers restricted to showing your home only on Tuesdays between the hours of 1 and 2 with 48 hours notice and appointment only? What does that mean? You're telling the buying community, you can come and see my home and decide if it's a home that you want to sell, but you can only come and see it for 1 hour a day, 1 day a week. Make sure you call me at least 2 days in advance and have your agent with you. Hello, The Gospel Now. Thank you for joining. The names are going by so quickly. Victoria Bizzers. Thank you for joining. I know I butchered that name. Thank you. I'm Kim for Homes, and I am here to tell you the 4 reasons that your home is not going to sell. Number 4 reason, again, how is it shown? Are you limiting the community to only see your property 1 day a week? Why don't you play music? Okay, I can turn that up. There's a little music for you. A little party in the background. I am in a house I like. May want to buy the water gets a basement. Put that one more time. So the reason that I bring up is how that is shown is because if the buying community is restricted and cannot figure out how to get in to see the property, it's going to be very hard for them to make your home the one they decide to buy. You want to make sure that you're showing instructions are as easy as possible. Many people don't want to put a lockbox or don't want to have access with the agents. And remember, those buyers are going to show up with an agent. No one's showing up by themselves. So a lot of times buyers don't want to have the accessibility anytime. I understand that, but remember, when you're limiting the accessibility, you're limiting your buying pool. So talk to your agent to try to figure out something that works to reach the buying pool and still be convenient for you as a homeowner. Number 3, what's the condition of your home? Water gets in the basement. Should I buy and repair or get the owner to repair? If it is an existing problem, you want to have your agent negotiate with the seller. The seller can either repair it or maybe credit you to do the repairs. I personally like to have my clients get the credit so they can make sure that those repairs are done professionally by a licensed contractor. If you own a home and you're selling it, you're going to probably figure out the least expensive way to make that repair. So if you have the credit done and you have an estimate done in advance, you'll know how much it's going to cost and you know you can get that professional. But again, go back to your realtor, talk to them about what your options are in that. Thank you for joining, Derek M. Lane. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday to you. The number 3 reason your home's not going to sell. What's the condition of the home? You may have looked at the properties in the neighborhood and decided that on what your comparable properties are. You may love your home. You may have invested money in your home. You may have incredible memories in your home. But have you updated your home at all in the last 10 years? Are you sporting that blue carpet in the bedrooms? Come on, tell the truth. It's about $10,000 for the repair by a professional. So when you negotiate the price of purchasing that property, a MEAD 005, you want to make sure that you give them that estimate and you want to negotiate having to taking care of repairing or crediting you a portion, if not all, depending on how serious it is and how motivated the seller is. But again, talk to your agent and they can negotiate that. That's why it's so important on choosing an agent. Angela, thank you so much, Angela. So that's why it's really important to choose an agent that really knows how to negotiate. Where the show? Don't know. Shay Nasty, do not know where the show is. But here is education on getting that home sold. So if your property hasn't been updated in the last 10 years and you still have the shag carpet in the family room, you still have that orange Formica on the kitchen countertops, when those buyers come into your property, they're comparing your home to the other homes in the neighborhood. They're also looking at what it's going to take, at what kind of investment it is going to take for them to make this home livable for them. Hello, New Life UC. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Wednesday. So they're looking at what the investment's going to be. If you have priced your home at fair market value based on the comps in the area, but it's going to take another $100,000 into that home to make it more up to date into 2016, then that buyer is going to take what that investment is going to be and the price of the home. If it's going to end up being over market value, it makes your home least desirable. Excuse me. So the number 4 reason, how is it shown? Is it easily accessible? The number 3 reason, what is the condition of your property? Is it outdated? Does it need a lot of work? Is the yard completely not done? Do you need to do some repairs to spruce it up so that the new owner doesn't have to invest a lot of money, then making their purchase completely over market value? Miss Lady 4040, thank you so much for joining. The number 3 reason, is your agent taking your listing, having you sign the documents, going back to their office, and just putting in what we call the multiple listing service, or MLS, which is basically a service that all of us agents have access to just search the homes that are new on the market and let our current buyers know about it. If your agent is only doing that and basically using their brokerage systems to display the property, you are definitely going to have a little bit more of a difficult time. This is the information age. This is the instant gratification age. This is the age where buyers, hello, Lord Bloomberg, This is the age where buyers are online 24 hours a day. They're on their phones. They're tuning into broadcasts like this on Periscope. They're on every website out there. They're on social media. They're out networking. They're not sitting and just waiting. A lot of times, unfortunately, buyers are sitting back and doing a lot of the research and making decisions before they ever talk to an agent or a realtor. So if your agent is simply putting that information into the MLS and nothing else, and they're not utilizing all of these incredible tools that we have at our hands, you are really limiting yourself in reaching your potential buyer, especially if you have a more unique home or if you have a market where you have a lot of inventory, you need your property to stand out. So, number 4 reason, how is your property shown? Is it easily accessible? Number 3 reason your property is not going to sell. What is the condition of your property? Is it completely outdated, yet your pricing is based solely on current market and what's going out there with homes that are? Number 2 reason your home will not sell, your marketing. Are you very limited, or are you taking advantage and making sure that your property is shown to as many potential buyers as possible? And the number 1 reason your home is not going to sell, a lot of you guys are going to get discouraged. No seller wants to hear it. But the number 1 reason your property is not going to sell is it's overpriced. I know. It's priced too high. We can't look at 2005 and decide that our home was valued at X amount and realize that we've gone through a recession and we're still building back up and it's 2016. And just because your house was worth $1 million in 2005 because it was in the middle of the bubble, it's still worth $1 million. It's not. You have to be realistic. We can't think because our house means so very much to us and we have all these memories and it's so much better than the neighbor's house that it's worth twice as much. It's not. And just because your realtor sat you down at your kitchen table, which hopefully they didn't, they had you in their office, but just because they sat you down at your kitchen table and you told them all the reasons, virtuous by nature, thank you for resetting and coming back, and they told you all the reasons why they're going to go ahead and list the property at the outrageous price that you decided that your home was worth, despite the information that they gave you, just so that they can take your listing, only to come back to you in just a couple of weeks and tell you how now they're going to need to reduce it, and then reduce it again, and then reduce it again, and then reduce it again, because they need to bring it down to fair market value. It doesn't mean it's worth what you think it's worth. You have to look at the comparables. If your market, what if the owner asks, what are you willing to pay for the house? Well, if your owner's asking, what do you need to pay for the house? First of all, please say that you have a realtor representing you. I don't care what anyone has told you. As a buyer, you need to have representation. You need someone that's protecting your interest. Please get an agent immediately. If you do not have an agent, please contact me at Kim4Homes, the number 4, KYMM, the number 4 homes at gmail.com, and I will find you a realtor in your area. Because first of all, having a realtor as a buyer is free to you. A realtor is paid by the seller, not the buyer. So it's not going to cost you anything unless your seller is completely not willing to pay commissions. However, there are always ways. Have your agent talk to the seller and they'll understand why it's in their best interest. Mississippi Realtor. Hello, Mississippi Realtor. So if you're in Mississippi, there's your realtor right there, Mississippi Realtor. But if you're not, contact me. I will find you an agent in your area. But you want to have a realtor on your side that can negotiate for you. So when he asks you how much are you willing to pay, your realtor can look at the comparables in your area. Your realtor can look and see what are the market trends in your area. Are prices going up or prices going down? Your realtor can look at the condition of the home. Your realtor can help you with your inspection. I totally agree with all you're saying. Thank you, Virtuous by Nature. Your realtor can help you get an inspection done by a professional inspector who can go through that home and make sure that that leak is the only issue. Because if that leak is $10,000, but you have $15,000 in other issues, You need to evaluate, is this going to be a good investment for you? Hello, Captain Drewski. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, right? So please, a realtor is so important because the information that you need to determine what you're willing to pay for that home. The information that you're going to need is something that your realtor can provide. Don't just try to wing it. Yes, it's Wednesday. Okay. Don't try to wing it on your own because you could easily end up overpaying, or worse, you could think you're underpaying, and then when you find out everything that needs to be done to that home, you're really not going to be a happy camper. And we want you guys to be happy campers. As realtors, it's our job. It's our job to make sure that you're satisfied with the home that you buy, to make sure that you do your due diligence and do your inspections and do your title searches, which is something else that the realtor will do for you. Make sure that you have a title search done on the property. You don't want to find out that there's hindrances on title that are going to make it once you close escrow. Now you have to deal with taking someone off title or some kind of liens that are on the property that you have no idea about. You want to know that up front. So you want to make sure that you take care of those things. Depending on your state, here in California, we utilize an escrow office in our title companies. In some states, they utilize attorneys. So it just depends on where you are. But wherever you are, contact me at Kim, K-Y-M-M, the number 4, homes @gmail.com. Just send me an email and I will help you find an agent in your area. I do not want to see you get run over. But going back to the number one reason why your home will not sell, it's if it's overpriced. Again, if you're in a market, thank you so much, Captain Drewski. I appreciate that. Yes, kimforhomes@gmail.com. If your home is overpriced, or if your home is priced today on a market that is trending downward, today it might be great. 2 weeks from now, it's going to be overpriced. If your property is very outdated and needs a lot of work for the new owner to move in, and you're pricing it at fair market value to all the other homes that are updated, your home is overpriced. If your home is not able to be seen but 1 hour a day, 1 day a week with 24 to 48 hour notice and must have an agent, well, you know what? No one's able to see it. Your home's overpriced. If your home's overpriced, it will not sell. Buyers are smart, especially if they have good agents like me. They will make sure that they're educated and know what the value of the home is. So those are the 4 reasons that your home will not sell. Don't get trapped into anyone. Make sure that you have an agent that is going to be honest with you on the pricing point of your property. Make sure you have an agent that's going to be honest with you on the condition and what needs to be done and how to adjust the pricing based on the condition. Make sure you have an agent that's willing to be honest with you on how to show that property and work around some of the inconveniences that might occur as a seller but are necessary as a seller. And make sure that you have an agent that is on top of marketing in 2016, an agent that is using all of the resources. That is what I have for you today as to why your home's not going to sell. But we can change it just with some tweaking, some adjustments, some things that we can do to make your home the most desirable in the area. I'm Kim for Homes. So if you are looking to buy or sell a home, I don't care if it's here in California. I don't care if it's here just a state away. I don't care if it's all the way across the country. We can help you. Just drop us an email at Kim4Homes, that's K, or DC, that's right. Kim4Homes, it's KYMM, the number 4, homes @gmail.com. And what we can do, we do specialize in relocations or focus on relocations. So we do have very qualified professional agents across the country. I'm with Coldwell Banker. So if you're familiar with Coldwell Banker, you know that we have a huge name nationally, heck, globally. We can help you wherever you are. So if you're a realtor on this scope, do me a favor and just put up your Gmail and where you are. Your Gmail and where you are. A realtor on this scope. Your email, your email and where you are. And go ahead and share that so that anyone that's on here that might need you. Is it still Yes, my son's actually just about to get in the car here at, I got to shush him because he's at lacrosse practice. He's about to get in the car now, and it is 5 o'clock. It is so beautiful. You're an aspiring real estate investor. Best thing you can possibly do. best thing you can possibly do. Okay, we have in Mississippi, Virtuous by Nature. Make sure you contact her. I can't see the photo, so if it's a he, I'm sorry. But make sure you contact them. Yes, my son's getting in the car from lacrosse practice. Contact them. West Coast, all day, every day. Although I'm an East Coaster, island girl. But yes, West Coast, all day, California. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I look forward to, yes, yay, good. I look forward to our next scope where I can educate you more on the real estate game. I am Kim for Homes. That's KYMM, the number 4, Homes. And I'm with Coldwell Banker, half of the Kim and Denise team. And we are here to serve you, educate you, and keep you informed in everything real estate. Everyone have a blessed evening. God bless you. And I look forward to our next scope together. Bye-bye, y'all. Thank you for the heart. Oh, you got to bye. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate them all. I hope this has helped you. Thank you. I never know how to stop this thing.